Good morning, fam. Just out here listening to nature. I can hear we're being invited for more play, more fun. It's raining, it's cleansing. Everything is so green. It's cleansing. Everything is cleansing right now. Everything is inviting us to go inwards right now. And nature is calling us. Nature is calling us home. We are being called and invited to come home to ourselves. In the last nearly 2 years of all of this going on, this has been a great invitation for us to come within. The lockdowns have been a great invitation for us to come home to ourselves. For so long, we have been conditioned and programmed to look outside of ourselves. We have been looking for the next best thing, the next greatest program and app and technology and like phone and TV and all of the things external to us to reflect success or to feel validated or to feel, whatever. And the last couple of years of all of this going on, we have been invited to come home to ourselves. We have been invited to unveil what has been innately underneath it all. And when we lift the veil, we can actually see those things that we thought were important actually are not. Or maybe they are. But this last period in time has been a global projection of our internal world, of our internal conflicts, of our internal struggles, of our internal fears and anxieties and concerns and control. And it's been an invitation for us to come home. Now, there was an announcement yesterday in Queensland that is hitting a lot of people hard. And don't get me wrong, I am not sitting here saying that it's not horrible. It is, but Victoria and New South Wales have been dealing with this for a lot longer. What our country is going through right now is horrendous. Small businesses are closing. More and more people are dying of suicide, drug abuse, domestic violence than ever before. And it's not being talked about. And we can continue to focus on the problem, whatever you perceive the problem to be, or we can start to sit there and focus on self. Focus on how can I show up right now? How can I give myself the sovereignty? How can I give myself the cleansing? Literally, it's beautifully raining and green and cleansing today, day after the announcement. We're being cleansed right now. Everything is a reflection. Everything is giving us what we need. And so we can choose to look outside of ourselves. And we can choose to feel like our freedoms are being taken away if you choose sovereignty of your own choice and volition to input an experiment or not into your body. And whether you choose to do that or not, this is not what this is about. I honor and see wherever you are, and I honor whatever choice you make. And it should be a choice. And from the beginning, they said they would not mandate that we would all have choice. Now, does this feel like a choice to you now? Does this honestly feel like this is a choice now? And this is not what this is about, but it plays a part. And so, if we're not questioning our sovereignty, our freedoms, the levels of control right now, then I invite you to look within. I invite you to look within and see where you feel you've been controlled in your life, where you feel you have lost your freedoms in your life, where you feel you haven't had the sovereignty to stand up, to have a voice, to express what you want and desire, because this is calling us forward. This is the Great Awakening. If we choose. For things to crumble and for things to break, they must dissolve. For something new to be formed, they must dissolve, they must crumble, they must fall. We talk about this at my events. Like, we break the old to start a fresh, clean slate, to rebuild from that. And this is exactly what's happening at a global scale. This is what we're seeing in our beautiful country, Australia, the land and free. That's what it was known for. Australia, the land of the free. And I certainly don't see that right now. Though I have been doing so much internal reflection over this past 18 months, going deeply within myself to look at, where in my life have I felt like I've had no control? Where in my life have I felt like I had no freedom? Where in my life have I felt like I couldn't speak my truth and show up in my sovereignty or have sovereignty? Where in my life have I felt like I couldn't stand for what I believe in? And so I've gone within and I've done the healing work, and a lot of it stems from my childhood, growing up in a domestic violence house, feeling oppressed and suppressed, feeling like I didn't have a choice, feeling like I had to be there. And now it's amplified at a global level of all the shadow work that I've had to resolve within. And now I don't feel that. Now I feel more free than I ever have before in circumstances externally that would be perceived to be less free. I'm literally looking at yesterday's announcement, just going, thank you. Now I'm being invited to go and sit in nature more, have beautiful community picnics and celebrations and events where it's conscious events, conscious dancing, conscious mindfulness, conscious connections. I'm being invited to show up and look at things differently, and I feel more free than I ever have before, because our external world is only a reflection of our internal world. And if you feel like you don't have the freedom right now, I invite you to look within and see where there's unresolved feelings, emotions, experiences that took that away from you. Because soon as we change the way we look at things, the way that we look at things change. And this is an invitation. It doesn't mean that we don't have to do anything. We still have to take action and speak our truth and show up and express what we desire, or do however we choose to do in this time and space right now. Like, this is about sovereignty. This is about coming home to yourself and doing what you feel is right for you, and witnessing others and recognizing that others are doing exactly what they feel they need to do for them. Whether they are perceived to be, I detest the term awake, it's creating more separation. Let's drop the labels. Let's just see people where they are. Let's just have compassion and understanding, and understand that every single person right now is going through something. And maybe they're feeling the pressure of family or community or life, or these drastic measures that are taking our freedom away. We actually just get to hold ourselves right now. And if you feel like you're alone, please reach out to me. Like, if you feel like right now you're alone and you have no one to turn to, you've got no one to talk to, you feel like you can't express your truth in whatever capacity, about whatever capacity that is, please reach out to me. Now more than ever, we need to come together, and we need to stand united, and we need to have compassion and empathy for every single person, regardless of what their choice is, because choice is choice. And we don't want to buy into the separation and the division. That is the old system, and if you're anything like me, I'm done with the old. I'm done with the old paradigms. I'm done with the old system. I'm done with the old traumas. I'm done with the old stories. I'm done. I am creating the new earth. I'm creating my new reality, my new freedom, my new my new life of what freedom looks like when it's in sovereignty, when it's in compassion and self-love for myself, when I'm holding myself, when I'm seeing and receiving all of me, and thus can receive all of life. So if yesterday's announcement rocked your boat, if yesterday's announcement hurt your heart, and don't get me wrong, it hurts my heart that this is what's happening. It hurts my heart that people are having to experience this, that businesses are going to have to enforce this, that these measures are being taken, that this discrimination and this separation and segregation is happening. Don't get me wrong, like, this is not me bypassing. I've had 18 months of deeply feeling the collective and moving and transmuting the collective energy. Don't get me wrong, this is not me bypassing by any means. I am still doing the collective healing work. Trust me. I'm like dying and being reborn every other day for the last month. The upgrades are kicking my ass as I transmute my own stuff, but also the collective energy. But I choose what I choose to focus on. I choose my freedom. I choose where I expel my energy. I choose the level of vibration and frequency that I want to play at. And let me tell you a little secret. If you're playing at a high vibration, chances are you're not going to get sick. Sickness, dis-ease does not sit in a body that is of high frequency. It's not possible. High frequency is like water. Low dense frequency is like ice. You attract what you put out there, and if you're attracting at a low vibration, a low frequency, then you'll attract that low vibration and frequency, which is dis-ease. Dis-ease. If you're vibing at a high vibration, like love, 528 hertz, as opposed to fear, which is 100 hertz, what do you think you're actually going to attract more of then? So this isn't bypassing. This is choosing. This is sovereignty. This is empowerment. This is freedom. This is self-initiation. And I invite you, if any of this has landed for you today, to come along to my next event so we can drop in and actually hold you so you can receive more of yourself. This isn't about that though. This is about recognizing that you're not alone, recognizing that whatever you're moving through is so okay, and you're being invited to move through this and look at this at a deeper level. This is an invitation for you to look within and come home to yourself, to your sovereignty, and connect in with me if you're feeling alone. If you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, I'm here for you. And today we're being cleansed. This beautiful rain, it's cleansing us. I invite you to go out and dance in the rain and bring more joy and play into your heart today. If you're feeling dense, bring more joy and play into your heart today. I love you. It will all be okay. You are so divinely guided, and we get to come together. Big love to you. I love you. Have an amazing day. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and follow for more. And please comment and let us know, what was your favorite part about this video? What was the thing that really deeply resonated with you that you can take away and apply in your life today? Biggest love to you. I look forward to hearing and speaking to you next time. This is Krissy Jewel.